Hello, I'm Amanda Diaz, and I want to welcome you to my course on taking a photo and turning it into a painting as a work of art. I'm going to show you how to take an image like this and turn it into this, or an image like this and turn it into this, or an image like this and turn it into this. Turning an image into a painting does not have to be difficult. You just need to keep in mind the elements needed that would help for you to create a painterly look that includes certain lighting and backgrounds, then bringing it into Photoshop to finish it off. In this course, I will show you my entire process on how I set up and prepare the makeup, hair, and styling. Also, how I work in different lighting scenarios in a sunroom using window light, studio lighting, and natural cloudy day lighting outside. How I pose and direct the models to get the exact looks that I want, as well as shooting the images themselves. All done with the idea of creating in the end a painterly portrait in Photoshop, which I then walk you through in detail from start to finish with my tried and true editing techniques. I'm happy to have you with me on this course. Let's get started. If you don't know much about paintings, I would recommend that you visit a museum or look at classical paintings online to get an idea and feel of how they are created, the color toning used, the textures, and the poses. For this course, I created 3 different looks. For the first shoot, I invited 12-year-old Tay to do a painterly portrait where we used a sunroom with lots of natural light. I decided to only use window lighting. I wanted to have some nice contrast and shadows when I bring the images into post. I like to shoot slightly underexposed as well when shooting, as I find it's much easier to bring back the details when I'm in Photoshop. Her outfit that she brought was a unique kimono with bright colors. We put her hair up in 2 buns and the makeup was clean and simple. For the second look with Tay, we put up a blue textured background and I used clothing and jewelry pieces from a local designer named Melanie Rowe. We then dressed her in a princess theme, something very classy, soft, and feminine. I wanted to also keep in mind that because Tay is only 12 years old, I didn't want to overdo the makeup, so we just added some drama around her eyes and kept everything else pretty clean. The lighting setup I used for this was a medium-sized octabox that was silver inside with a diffuser added to soften and spread out the light. Just having one light source above and to the side to help create that classical painting look I was going for. Next, I wanted to get Tay to pose in a structured but also feminine way. I had to make sure that her head was tilted up a little so that the angle of the light was lighting her face well and not causing any bad shadows falling off around her eyes. The third look I did something entirely different with a friend of mine. We created an ethereal look with huge feathered wings. I did this outside on a cloudy day with trees for my backdrop. I was lucky to have assistance from others to make wind to help the wings come to life. The key to these types of portraits is a combination of lighting, posing, and the right backgrounds. Let's now go on location where you can see how I bring all of these elements together and create these painterly portraits.